Hi everyone. Today let's work on the Build a Sentence task in the TOEFL Writing section. On the test, you'll have about 6 to 8 minutes total for up to 12 questions, which means roughly 45 seconds per question. What we're using today is an official ETS sample exercise from Teacher Resource Set 4. There are 10 questions in total. As we solve these together, I want you to focus on how to use clues and also start noticing patterns ETS loves, especially indirect question word order. Make sure you've watched Dr. Burns' video lecture on word order, because once you understand it, this task becomes much faster and much easier. You'll see this instruction on the screen. Move the words in the boxes to create grammatical sentences. A clock will show you how much time you have, so time management matters. All right, let's dig in. Question 1. Where did you get your shoes? Prompt. Visited, had, it, last month, the shop, a sale, I. The first thing I do is look for subject candidates, words that can function as nouns. Here, those are I, the shop, and a sale. I looks tempting, so let's try it. The possible verbs for I are visited and had. I visited doesn't answer the question, where did you get your shoes? How about I had the shoes? That doesn't work either, because shoes is plural and we don't have them, so this structure breaks. So I drop I. Next candidate, the shop. Now I look for a verb that makes sense with it. The shop visited, that doesn't work. The shop had a sale, perfect. That's a complete, natural idea. Now I add the extra information. Because we have the shop, the definite article tells us we're modifying it. The shop is modified by a relative clause. I visited last month. So the final sentence is, the shop I visited last month had a sale. That's our answer. Question 2. Prompt. The workshop yesterday was very informative. Words given, another one, do, there, if, be, you know, will. As soon as I see this, I know ETS is testing an indirect yes-no question. First, I look for a fixed expression. Here we have, do you know if? That's our opener. Now, remember the rule. After if, we must use statement word order, not question word order. So we don't say, if will there be? Instead, we say, if there will be. Now, add the remaining idea. Another one. So the final sentence is, do you know if there will be another one? Question 3. Prompt. The new restaurant downtown has amazing reviews. Words given, know, do, if, has, vegetarian options, have, you, they. Again, ETS is testing the same pattern. We start with the fixed phrase, do you know if? Now we build the clause after if using statement order. Subject, they. Verb, have. Object, vegetarian options. Notice that has is a distractor here. Ignore it. Final sentence, do you know if they have vegetarian options? Question 4. Prompt. That was a great movie we watched last night. Words given, that, by, director, would, like, another film, to see. This one is not an indirect if question. Instead, it's a polite request, which uses a fixed structure. Start with, would you like to? Now add, another film, by that director. Everything fits naturally. Final sentence, would you like to see another film by that director? Question 5. Prompt. I'm planning to visit my grandparents next weekend. Words given, to the airport, tell me, you, can, need, a lift, weather. Here, ETS is testing an indirect question with weather. First, look for the opener. Can you tell me whether? After whether, we must use statement word order. So we don't say, whether do you need? We say, whether you need. Now complete the sentence. A lift to the airport. So the final sentence is, can you tell me whether you need a lift to the airport? Question 6. The book you lent me was fascinating. Now, we have has, you know, have, the author, if, other books, do. There are no WH words, so it must be a yes-no question, so we need an inversion. And frankly, by now, we should see the usual suspect. Do you know if? Now remember the rule. After if, we must use statement word order. The subject is the author, the verb is has written, and the object is other books. So the final sentence is, do you know if the author has written other books? Question 7. The new software update looks promising. Now we have able, which, the download, website, to find, were you. The sentence begins with on, so this must be a prepositional phrase. That tells us we need a noun object after the preposition. Next, I look for the main subject and verb, and I see them right away. Were you? What follows is straightforward. Were you able to find? Now, the verb find needs an object. The options are the download and website. It has to be the download because website is a singular countable noun and cannot appear without a determiner. This is where which comes in. Which website works perfectly because which functions as a determiner. So the prepositional phrase becomes on which website. Putting everything together, the final sentence is, on which website were you able to find the download? That's the correct answer.
Question 8. The new coffee shop downtown is very popular. That, football matches, you can, on screen, watch. Where, the one. First, identify noun candidates that can function as a subject or complement. That, football matches, the one. That works best because it refers back to the new coffee shop. So we start with is that. Now we need a subject complement. The one is the best choice because of number agreement. So far we have is that the one. Everything else modifies the one. Where works as a relative adverb introducing a modifying clause. Where you can watch football matches on screen. Final sentence, is that the one where you can watch football matches on screen? Question 9. We had a great time at the concert last night. That band is performing when, how, find out, again, can we. Here we have two WH words, when and how. That tells me this will be a WH question, and either could technically begin the sentence. Since both are interrogative adverbs, we need subject auxiliary inversion, and can we is the perfect candidate. So we start with how can we or when can we. Now we need a main verb in base form. Find out. Find out what? Based on the context, we already know the band is good, so how is not the right embedded question. The information we want is when. So the embedded clause is when that band is performing again. Because of this, the sentence should begin with how. Final sentence, how can we find out when that band is performing again? Question 10. I really enjoyed the hiking trip last weekend. If, more trips, planned, there are, you, tell me, can. There is no WH word here, so this is a yes-no indirect question. We also see the structure, can you tell me if, which is one of ETS's most repeated patterns. So we start with, can you tell me if? After if, we must use statement word order, so there are comes next. Now consider word order inside the noun phrase. More trips is fixed. Planned must come after more trips. You cannot say planned more trips. Final sentence, can you tell me if there are more trips planned for this month?
Okay, that's all for today. Let us know which question was the most challenging for you, and tell us if you have any questions. While AI can help with grammar, it often cannot accurately judge coherence and topic development in your essays. Relying solely on AI can misguide your preparation. Be sure to check out Dr. Burns' videos on TOEFL writing to learn how to use templates correctly. Misusing templates can significantly lower your score. If you want Dr. Burns' guidance on the grammar that actually matters for scoring, along with lectures and example responses covering all academic discussion topics, visit
Dr. Nan He Burns' TOEFL Writing Course.
www.naniburns.com. Prepare smart and write with purpose.